Hey beauties, hey everyone, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are keeping safe. Moving on to the video of today, I'll be doing a makeup tutorial, guys. So beauties, if today is your first time of seeing my page, welcome to my channel. My name is Pretty Grace, and please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Turn on the bell to notify you whenever an upload comes from me, and if you subscribe before, thank you, God bless you. And if you've not subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel. Let's grow together, let's turn one big happy family. In today's video, like I said before, I'll be doing a makeup tutorial. Do enjoy the rest of the video. Bye. So beauties, moving on to the next stage. So I'm using this brush here and my MAC concealer, so I'm just gonna use it to straighten the down part of my eyebrow. Depends on you guys, you can use your concealer to straighten your brow. I normally use the dark shade of my concealer to straighten the down part of my eyebrow, so I will use the light shade to straighten the top of my eyebrow. So guys, let's keep going. So beauties, after straightening the down part, moving on, I'm just going to use this started concealer here. So I'm just going to use it to straighten the top of my eyebrow. So this part is optional. Sometimes I normally use my foundation to straighten the top of my eyebrows, or I will use my concealer to straighten the top of my eyebrow. So guys, depends on you guys. Like I said, it's optional. You can decide to use whatever you have at home to straighten your eyebrows. So guys, let's keep going. Moving on guys, after straightening my brows, moving on to the next stage. So I'm using this static concealer again, and I'm using it on my eyelid, grabbing a clean brush like this. So I'm just going to use it to blend it in my concealer to my base before applying my eyeshadow, guys. So guys, let's keep going. Moving on to my palette here, I'm using this palette here by Juvia's Place, and it's called Zulu. So I'm using this shade that I just pointed at as my transition shade. So beauties, let's keep going. So beauties, after applying my first shade, moving on to the next stage, I'm using this fluffy brush here. So I'm just going to use it to blend on top of my crease to avoid harsh lines, guys. So guys, let's keep going. So guys, after blending top of my crease, moving on to the next stage. So I'm just going to use my P. Louise, grabbing a flat brush. So I'm just going to apply a little amount at the back of my hand like this. So I'm just going to use it to cut my crease, guys. So guys, let's keep going. So guys, basically for this tutorial, for my base, I just decided to use one shade. Moving on to the next stage, I'm using my highlighter palette here. So I'm going to grab this shimmer shade there. So I'm going to apply it on my cut crease. So beauties, let's keep going. So guys, after applying my shimmer shade, moving on to the next stage, I'm going to use my eyeliner here. So I'm going to use it to align my eyes. So guys, when aligning my eyes, I'm just going to leave a little bit space at my outer corner like this. So in a minute, it's going to just pop up. So in between my dark eyeliner, so I'm just going to grab this red lipstick here. So I'm going to apply it in between. So guys, just basically I just need something different. I just want to create something different. And guys, let's keep going. So guys, after aligning my hairs with my red lipstick, moving on to the next stage, I'm grabbing my mascara. So I'm just going to apply it like this to my natural lash. So guys, let's keep going. So after doing that, moving on to the next stage, I'm grabbing my face wipe. So I'm just going to wipe out excess fallout from my eyeshadow. So guys, let's keep going. So beauties, after wiping, moving on to the next stage, I'm using this face primer here by Revolution, and I'm using it to prime my face before applying my foundation. So guys, I will leave you all to keep watching the video. So beauties, after massaging into my face, moving on to the next stage, I'm using this NARS foundation here, and I'm applying it like this to my face. And moving on, I'm going to use this brush to blend it into my face, guys. So guys, let's keep going. Moving on beauties, after blending in my foundation, moving on to the next stage, I'm using this static concealer again. So I'm just going to use it to conceal under my eyes, area that is necessary for me to conceal. So guys, I will leave you all to keep watching the video. So after applying it, moving on, I'm just going to grab my brush and I'm using it to blend it in before applying my contour. So guys, let's keep watching. So beauties, after blending in my concealer, moving on to the next stage, I'm grabbing this contour here, and it's from Juvia's Place, and its shade I think is Benin. So I'm using it to contour edge of my nose, my cheek, my forehead, area that is necessary for me to contour. So guys, keep watching. After blending in my contour in, moving on to the next stage, I'm using this luxurious powder here. So I'm just going to apply it area where I conceal. So guys, let's keep going. So after doing that, moving on to the next stage, I'm using this sleek bronzer here. So I'm just going to apply it to my face using my brush to blend it in. So beauties, let's keep going. So guys, after applying my bronzer, moving on to the next stage, on my waterline, I'm using this palette here, and it's from Revolution. So I'm going to use that shade to smoke out my waterline to give me this look I'm looking for. Moving on to the next stage, I'm going to grab my brush and I'm going to use it to blend the whole of my face together to make them look upright, to avoid harsh lines. So beauties, let's keep going. After blending the whole of my face, moving on to the next stage, I'm using this setting spray here. So I'm just going to set the whole of my face. Moving on, I'm using this Technique palette here, and I'm using that shade I just pointed out. So I'm going to use it for my blush. So beauties, let's keep going. So beauties, after applying my blush, moving on to the next stage, I'm applying my false lashes here. So I'm applying it like this. So guys, keep watching the video. So guys, after applying my first lashes, moving on to the next stage, I'm going to grab this glow highlighter here and I'm going to use it to highlight my face area that is necessary for me to highlight. So guys, keep watching the video. So beauties, after highlighting my face, moving on to the next stage, I'm using this lipstick here and it's a matte lipstick, so I'm just going to use it on my lips. So after applying my lipstick, moving on to the next stage, I'm just going to set my face again. So beauties, this part is optional and I just decided to set my face again to give me this defined look. And this is the finished look. This is what it looks like, and I'm just going to go off camera to unravel my hair. This is the finished look. Hope you guys love this tutorial, and if you do, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Tell me what you think on the comment section, and I hope to see you all on my next one.